currently on the road to 3,000 subscribers. It takes 2 seconds to go ahead, click that subscribe button, and it would be greatly appreciated. Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy, KingCR7 here, back with another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind you all out there, the other kings and queens, and I hope you all are having a very blessed day. And I'm back with another Madden 23 video. Now this is going to be my first one of these type of videos in my Madden 23 journey. It's going to be a realistic rebuild, and we do have the Baltimore Ravens as our first rebuild team. Let's go ahead and just take a look at their roster, see what they're rocking up with in Madden. Obviously, at quarterback, we got an insane quarterback in Lamar Jackson, 87 overall. I feel like that's kind of criminal, to be honest. I'm curious what kind of speed they gave him and the throw power and all that. Let's see what stats they gave him, bro. Ratings, 92 throw power, good. He's got decent accuracy, not too crazy, but 96 speed. My goodness, what a quarterback he is. In terms of our other players on offense, we got Paul Ricard at fullback. Two running backs is going to be J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards. We also have at wide receiver. This is where we're lacking a little bit. We're probably going to have to draft or potentially trade, but we got Devin Duvernay, Rashad Bateman, and then we really don't have a third wide receiver. In terms of our tight end, we have Mark Andrews and Nick Boyle. Our O-line is looking pretty good. We got Ronnie Stanley. We got Powers, but we're actually going to go ahead and move up Phillips because he's a star depth trade. We got Tyler Linderbaum, who people were just raving about through the draft process, and then the Ravens drafted him. And a lot of people are out here saying that the Ravens had the best draft class. So Tyler Linderbaum definitely going to be a good, big factor of this rebuild. We got Kevin Zettler at right guard. And then in terms of right tackle, we're going to go ahead and move up their other rookie, Daniel Fahalele, to starting right tackle. And we'll probably trade away Morgan Moses because he's up there in age. I believe he's 31 years old. He is, in fact, 31 years old. We're going to go ahead and trade him away. Let Daniel Fahalele go ahead and get his development going. And on defense, we do have a good defense as well. We got Madu Buike. We got Michael Pierce and Calais Campbell, who's probably going to retire after a year or two. In terms of corners, we have a solid cornerback room. Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Peters, and then Kyle Fuller. And they also have this rookie they drafted, and Jalen Armour Davis out of Alabama. He's going to be the fourth corner. And then depending on what we do with Kyle Fuller after year one, we'll see what we want to do. We're going to move him up to the fourth corner. At our safety spots, we got Marcus Williams at free safety, and then Kyle Hamilton, the other outstanding rookie they drafted at strong safety. In terms of the linebacking crew, we got Pat Queen, drafted really high up, had a good rookie year, kind of fell off since. We got Bynes, Odafe Owe, really good rookie year last year, and then we got Justin Houston on the other side. We're going to go ahead and start the man, David Ojabo. Justin Houston, don't get me wrong, still productive at the age of 33. Like, how many sacks did he have last year? Last year he had 0, but the year before that, 8, 11, 9, 9. Like, trust me, he could still produce at a relatively high level, but we want to be able to get as many wins as possible, and by doing that, we got to be able to make sure we can develop our young players. I'm going to go to free agency and just sign one player. I'm not going to go ahead and abuse the free agents that are available. We're going to sign one player because I think it would be a match made in heaven, honestly. This player is injured quite often. I'm not going to lie, but Will Fuller. Imagine Will Fuller with Lamar Jackson, the deep threat, because Lamar could throw that ball deep. Trust and believe, and I think Will Jackson is one of the best deep route runners in the league, as he's shown time and time again when he had Deshaun Watson as his quarterback. But he's had some injury issues last 2 years, man. So we're going to go ahead. He's going to be the wide receiver to put Duvernay in the slot. And then we're going to go ahead and make one trade before we go ahead and simulate to the midway mark of season number 1. The Chargers' top need was right tackle, so we gave them Morgan Moses for a 4th-round pick. I didn't want to, abuse it and maybe get, a second. Who knows what I could have really got for that right tackle. But Moses is out. Fahalele is the official starting right tackle. And let's go ahead and simulate to midway of season number 1. I actually forgot to show you guys who our 3 weekly strategy focused players are going to be. We're going to have Kyle Hamilton, Linderbaum, and David Ojabo. At the midway mark of season number 1, we actually have a good record in 5-2. I'm actually surprised. We're only an 80 overall team if you really look at it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at an 87 overall. They're 3-4, struggling a little bit. Let's just go ahead and look at our stats midway through season number 1. See who's kind of popping off. Lamar, 14-6. It's not bad rushing-wise. They have him rushing. He definitely would have rushed a lot more times than that. But Madden is trying to make some sort of effort to make running quarterbacks realistic in simulation. But J.K. Dobbins has had a phenomenal year. Receiving-wise, it's pretty well spread. We got Dobbins, Rashad Bateman, Will Fuller, Duvernay, and Mark Andrews, of course, going to be probably always going to be the number one target. In terms of sacks, 5 for Calais Campbell, 4.5 for Odafe Oweh, continuing off his rookie season, still being really productive. Interceptions-wise, we only have 3 picks as a team. That's something we got to look to change. But nonetheless, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Round number 1 in the playoffs, it's going to be a heavyweight fight. We're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go ahead and upgrade the rest of our players so they can be fully ready and fully prepared to take on the Chiefs. And let's go ahead and take a look at the end of season awards and just our stats in overall. We had Lamar, 5,000 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, 14 picks rushing. J.K. Dobbins got 1,000 rushing yards. Lamar Jackson only 263. Come on now. Receiving, Mark Andrews, bro, look at our top 3 receivers, all over 1,000, and Rashad Bateman just missing out. Lamar Jackson went crazy this year. In terms of tackles, look at Pat Queen at 134. Sacks, 13 for Calais Campbell and 9.5 for Odafe Oweh. Interceptions, did we get any better with this? Not really. Still no. Like, what was my man Kyle Hamilton's stats on the year? Kyle Hamilton. Where's Kyle Hamilton? You guys saw me move him. What's going on? Timeout. Are you telling me my rookie first round pick didn't play this year? You saw me move him. I moved into starting safety. Wait, what? They even switched Falele? He didn't even start the whole year either? Or Phillips? Bro, what is going on right now? Defensively, Kyle Hamilton didn't start the whole year. Alright, whatever. They're going to have to come in, I guess. And Ojabo didn't start either. Bro, what? Alright, I'm going to click back, right? We click back. And then let's go back in and make sure they're actually starting. What's going on right now? Alright, now it wants to register. That's really, really strange. But you know what? We're throwing in some rookies in there in their first playoff game. Get some action. Kyle Hamilton and Ojabo. I wish you nothing but the best in your first ever game having to go against the Chiefs in the playoffs. That is crazy. I'm very upset in that. My apologies on that, guys. Honestly, I mean, you guys saw me change them. I don't know why it didn't save. But let's go to the yearly awards. And MVP was Josh Allen. Go to the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Josh Allen. Defensive Player of the Year, Garrett. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Looks like we didn't get anything. I mean, Kyle Hamilton still finished 5th in Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know what he really did. Best quarterback, Lamar's at 7. He had such a good year this year. That's crazy to see. And it looks like we're not going to take home any awards this season. So let's go ahead and simulate playoff week 1 against the Kansas City Chiefs. We end up losing to the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28. Let's go ahead and take a look at that game. 31-28. Very, very close postseason. It was a shootout between Lamar. Yeah, Lamar and Patty. They went for 300 yards each. It was 1 interception by our man Lamar Jackson, which was probably the difference in the ballgame. Both around 60%. Lamar almost had a 70% pass completion percentage. That is crazy. Rushing the ball. Neither team ran it effectively. Receiving. Look at Will Fuller making a difference after signing him in year 1. And let's see tackles. Pat Queen played good. Tackles for loss. Dude, why is Chuck Clark still there? Dude, hold on. Let me go check. Let me go check my roster again. Is it continuously just like editing it back to what it originally is? Adjust lineup. Let's see. Alright, Falele's there. And Kyle Hamilton's there. Alright, so I guess Chuck Clark was just going off somehow, some way. Ojabo's not there. He didn't save for some reason. But all the other players did. And guys, that's going to be the end of season 1. We take the loss. And let's go ahead and see if we got any dev trait upgrades in the offseason. The Super Bowl winner, by the way, was the Cardinals. They beat the Chiefs 31-24. Well done by Kyler. I guess you did end up doing that tape study throughout the week. Like people were bashing you saying you weren't because it was in your contract. But nonetheless, let me go ahead and show you guys. See if we got any dev trait upgrades throughout the year. I think Duvernay didn't go up to star or superstar. I mean, it looks like we didn't have any. Even Will Fuller, I think he was star. He went down to normal somehow. Wow. Looking at our rankings, though, where's Fahalele? Who's Makari? Who is this? Where did this guy even come from? What's going on right now? Well, I didn't even simulate to the free agency window or anything. Looking at the defense side of the football, did we get any dev upgrades? Calais Campbell went down a lot, and he went down to star. And I don't think we got a single, and Chuck Clark just continues to get reset. Is there a way, guys, to, like, I got to go look in the settings to make sure they stop messing around with this stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Marcus Peters went down from star, and Marlon Humphrey went down from superstar, and Kyle Fuller went down to normal. Wow, this is something new in Madden, to be honest. Looking at who retired, it's going to be the one and only Calais Campbell. After 15 years, he retires. But now we have to go ahead and sign some of our players that are going to look to hit the free agent market. See if we have anybody major. We got Lamar Jackson. We're going to give him literally whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want. I'll even give you more money than this. Take your money. 6 years, $256 million. That's a good offer. I'm glad we got the deal done. Me too, Lamar Jackson. Anybody else? Marcus Peters, you're 30, but you're 85 overall. I'm going to go ahead and negotiate. I'll give you a 1-year deal. 1 year, $12 million, just to come back. Exactly the offer I wanted. Good, Marcus Peters. Is there anybody else? Houston, I'll pass. Jawan James. So we go down this list. Let me just take a look. And as I see it, we have Will Fuller. He has no re-sign interest at all. And I'm not giving you 3 years because you're 29 years old. So let's go ahead and hit free agency. We should have a bunch of cap room. In free agency, we do need a player to replace Calais Campbell, and I think Deron Payne potentially could be that player. But if we look, we do need a receiver. We got Calvin Ridley and OBJ. I'm going to go ahead and try signing Calvin Ridley. There is also some other good players like Nico Harman. I would want to sign Jacoby Myers. But let's see what the market's looking like on Calvin Ridley. He wants $17 million per year. That's a lot. I'm not even going to lie. Jacoby Myers wants $7 million a year, and he's 2680 overall. Is there anybody else that piques my interest that's interested in us? Like Richie James, $5 million. John Ross. I don't know. Let's come back to receiver later. We do have Marcus Davenport here, actually. I'm going to go ahead and try to sign him. He has the lowest interest possible because we don't have a mentor at the position. He wants no income tax, which we do have. And he wants historic championships. The Ravens do have that, though. Right end, we do have Madubuike, right? But we need someone to replace Calais Campbell's production. I'm going to give you 4 years, and I'll give you this much, bro. 4 years. We're giving him a pretty big offer right here. Let's go ahead and make the offer. Will he accept it, though? What's his interest? All right, we're in first place right now. We're just going to leave it at that. We do need corner as well. Jamal Dean is here. He's pretty high rated and rather interested in us. Let's go ahead and make him an offer as well. I'll also give you 4 years and some good money. We'll only have $11 million remaining after that. We're by far the top offer. So let's go ahead and bring it down a little bit since we're that much as a top offer. We're going to go ahead and offer that. All right, we're 3 stars. I'll take the risk. And then Deron Payne is the last one. But let's go ahead and let's wait on a wide receiver. We might look to draft a wide receiver. So let's go ahead and simulate past the first day of free agency. Come out of free agency, I'm guessing we didn't sign any of them. Where does it let me know if I got them? Let me go ahead. Let's go back into free agency. Usually we'll just tell you if you got rejected or declined. Signed. All right, we got Marcus Davenport. And Deron Payne went to the Bears. Wait, where's it targeted? Here we go. Jamal Dean still hasn't. He's still negotiating with some people. What about, who else did we opt for? Was it just Davenport? I still want a good corner, though. Is there anybody, cheap down here that's relatively young? Like Mosley only wants $4 million a year. 77 overall would be good. Needham, Eli Apple, David Long, Isaiah Oliver. There's really nobody down here that I really would want besides the top dog in Jamal Dean. So, or did Jamal Dean get signed? What's going on here? Targeted Jamal Dean. Who did he sign with? Negotiate. I can still negotiate with him. Alright, let's still negotiate with him. I'll give you more money, bro. Bang. This is all the money I have. Really, it's all the money I actually only have. Alright, our interest is the highest. So let's go ahead and simulate to the next period, the next window. We ended up securing the signature of Jamal Dean and Marcus Davenport, even though both of them were really not interested in us at all, right? Which is pretty crazy. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the draft and see what young pieces we could bring in. Taking a look at the rookies we drafted, we actually did rather well. I'm not going to lie. We got Quinn Johnson, 73 overall. Flows at 69. Jarrett, 74. And then you go down, we got a left guard that's 73. A running back that's 75. You know what I mean? We didn't really get any superstars, but let's take a look at who was the highest overall in this whole draft class. 82 Will Anderson. Yeah, he's going to be really, really good. And then Jackson Smith, 79 overall receiver. We might have to trade for a receiver at this point, but but Lamar did really good with what he had. So let's just go ahead and simulate to week number 1. Taking a look at the roster going into year 2, we are an 84 overall. Started year 1 at an 80, so we got better. Still Lamar, J.K. Dobbins. We do have this Evans rookie, hidden dev. We got Bateman, Duvernay, 2 rookies in Johnson and Garrett. Then we got Mark Andrews. The whole line is basically the same. Falele will take over eventually once we gotta not re-sign this right tackle, or maybe I trade this right tackle. I might have to go ahead and trade him. We'll see. Defensively wise, Marcus Davenport, Michael Pierce, Madubuike, and the front 3 looks really good. Peters, Marlon Humphrey, and Jamal Dean. I'm expecting big things out of our secondary. Marcus Williams, Kyle Hamilton looking good. Odafe Owe, Pat Queen. Then we got Justin Flo here, Malik Harrison, and David Ojabo at the right outside linebacker role. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and simulate to midway through part of season number 2. Midway through season number 2, we have the same exact record as season 1. We're 5-2 on the year. Let's go ahead and upgrade all of our players, auto upgrade them, so they have the best chance of being the greatest possible version of themselves for the second half of year number 2. In terms of the stats, let's see who's going crazy right now. Let's see which out of my 2 rookie wide receivers is going crazy. We got Lamar, similar stats to year number 1. Rushing wise, he's running it, I think, more often, maybe. Can't really tell the difference. Receiving wise, we got our man Johnston. Quentin Johnston's the second best receiver on the team, or receiving wise. Mark Andrews has been relatively quiet at 292. Defensively, though, tackles, Pat Queen's going crazy. There we go. Kyle Hamilton's finally in the game. He's got 2 picks. That's what I'm saying. He's leading our team in interceptions. Things you love to see. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and simulate to the playoffs, which I think we'll make. Starting off 5-2, our team's only going to get better from here on out. Back-to-back years, we make the playoffs 12-5 this year. Last year, we were at 10-7, so overall, a better year. Let's go ahead, upgrade our players, and let's take a look at the season awards and season stats for our players. I think overall, it's the defense that just performed better this year in comparison to last year. Kyle Hamilton's probably making a crazy difference. Wow. I take back what I said. Lamar, 5,300 passing yards, 45 touchdowns, 71 pass completion percentage. One of the best seasons that a quarterback has ever had. Running the football, J.K. Dobbins did his thing. Gus Edwards stole a bunch of touchdowns. Receiving, Mark Andrews went crazy. Look at our top 4 receivers. Wow. Quentin Johnston, 10 touchdowns as a rookie, 1,100 yards. Very, very impressive. Defensively speaking, tackles for loss, 15 for Davenport. Look at Davenport. 15 sacks. What a signing he was. Interceptions wise, Marlon Humphrey with 4, 3 for Kyle Hamilton, and 2 for Jamal Dean. I'm having a lot more confidence in this team. And tell me Lamar won MVP. Lamar didn't win MVP. He got 3rd. He went crazy. AFC wise, did we get any awards? Quentin Johnston, Rookie of the Year. That's what you like to see. Wow. Bijan Robinson, 87 overall. Is that for real? That's crazy. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jalen Carter wins it. Best quarterback, Lamar. Robbery. Best. They don't have best tight end. I forgot. Best wide receiver, Duvernay's 5th. In terms of best D lineman, give it to Davenport. Davenport comes in. That's linebacker. Best D lineman, Davenport's 4th. And then DBs, we don't have anybody near the top. Or we actually got Marlon Humphrey at 6th. But let's go ahead and simulate round number 1 against the Tennessee Titans. So I'm guessing they probably have Malik at this point, right? But we got to win this, right? Let's go advance next week. Doing it live, so I'm not doing no backing out, saving this and that. We win 43-31. Let's go ahead and look at the stats of that ball game. Playoff schedule, wild card, and Ravens Titans. There we go. 43-31. The game went Lamar 5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. My goodness, 70 pass completion. Still have Tannehill though. Running it, Henry went crazy. Same with J.K. Dobbins. Receiving, Duvernay's unreal. Wow, he is so good. Tackles for loss, 3 for Madubuike, 2 sacks, and same for Davenport and same for Pierce. I'm telling you, I built a defensive and an offensive juggernaut all at the same exact time in signing Davenport. Now we're going to go ahead, upgrade our players one more time, and then go ahead and simulate past the Cincinnati Bengals, who didn't make it to the Super Bowl last year. It was the Chiefs. Come on. Advance the week, boys. Let's get the win against the Bengals. We got this. I got faith. Joe Shiesty. He ain't got nothing on us. He don't got nothing on us. 38-31. We get the victory. Go to the schedule. Now we're going to take on the Dolphins next. The divisional was a little bit of a crazy game. Lamar still slinged the ball like crazy. 389, 44 attempts, and 77 pass completion. Bateman, it was his turn to step up this time. And defensively, 18 tackles for Logan Wilson's crazy. Tackles for loss. We didn't have a single sack. And our interception was by Malik Harrison. All right. So it was just an offensive shootout, I guess. We had the turnovers. They only had one. And we had no sacks on defense. Let's go ahead. Advance past the conference championship, boys. Actually, we got to make sure we upgrade our players. We're at 87 overall team right now. That's really good after 2 years. Upgrade the players. We went up +7 in 2 years. And we haven't even done the draft yet or free agency. Advance the week. Can we make it to the Super Bowl? Against a 10-7 Dolphins. Tua. Will Tua beat us? Tua didn't beat us. We're going to the Super Bowl. 21-10 victory over Tua and company. Let's go ahead and look at that box score this time. Let's go to team schedule. And the postseason, Dolphins 21-10. Do they have Tua as a quarterback? They do. 4 picks for Tua. Let's look at receiving. Duvernay went crazy. And then defensively, who picked them off that many times? 1 for Hamilton, 1 for Armour Davis, 1 for Malik Harrison, and 1 for Humphrey. Here in Super Bowl week, let's see if we got any dev upgrades. None for our receivers. Actually, Quentin Johnson went up to star. And we got Mark Andrews at Superstar X Factor. He's ready for the Super Bowl. And let's see on the defensive side of the football. We didn't get anything. Not even Davenport. 15 sacks. Didn't even get him a dev upgrade. Flo's coming up on Harrison. Flo's probably going to be the starting middle linebacker next year. Officially next to Patrick Queen. But other than that, nobody really regressed a whole lot. So I'm pretty happy in that aspect. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and take on the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. We're going to go ahead and play the Super Bowl. Let me make sure it's on all Madden, because I don't think it's been on all Madden throughout the simulation. I don't know if that really impacts the simulation, but go ahead, put it to all Madden simulation. And let's go ahead and get into the ball game and see if we could come away with the victory in year number 2. We're going to go ahead and play the key moments, see how we do. So they got what's going on here? So let's skip the moment. It's only the first quarter. 7-7 ball game. We answer quick. It's going to be still 7-7. All right, we got a big moment. 3rd down. Let's go ahead and play this moment in the first quarter. What do I want to hit them with? Let's hit them with verticals. Lamar Jackson. My first time using him. Do I end the rebuild if we win the Super Bowl in year number 2? Is the rebuild just completed then? Oh, we're going to have our man. It's going to be Rashad Bateman. Good. Let's go. They went with a man blitz. Look. All right, continue to the next moment. Did we score? It's red zone alert. Let's skip that moment. Keep skipping it. See if we score. All right, we scored, but they scored right back. It's 14 all. Still 14 all. 2-minute drill. Get some points. I'm going to skip it. See if we can get it ourselves. Red zone alert. 25 seconds. Skip it. 21-14. Can we take the 28-14 lead? We're going to go ahead and take over right here. We're going to go PA crosser this time now. Let's move Mark Andrews here to the right side. Like this. Actually, we don't even have time. Actually, we do. Did I get it off? I did. Let's hit Duvernay over the middle of the field with this play action. Lamar Jackson. Uh-oh. Lamar to Duvernay. Catches it. Let's go. 28-14. Looks like we might win our Super Bowl. 28-21. It's big. Skip it. 35-21. We should be good. 35-28. Uh-oh. 4th quarter. I got to close it out. Boys. I got to close it out. Let's go tight end attack. Mark Andrews, get open. 1st and 10. 2-minute warning incoming soon, too. We're just going to hit J.K. Dobbins out of the backfield. Pick up close to the 1st down. I think we're just going to end this game ourselves. 2nd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock. What are we saying? There, we get the 1st down. We have the 2 clock on. They're taking their first time out, though. 2nd and 2. Can we pick it up? The O-line is playing good. Dobbins fumbled, and the Cowboys recovered. It's a QB keep from Dak. Can we blow him up? Kyle Hamilton got him. Uh-oh. This is not good, boys. This is not good. We really could choke it away. Over the middle. I got that over the middle. Can we sack him? Let's go Davenport. We got the sack. It's going to go no huddle again. No huddle again. On the no huddle. I have Dalton Schultz, and I got over the middle of the field. He dumps it off to Zeke. It's not going to be good enough. 4th down incoming for the Super Bowl. 4th and goal. 11-yard line for the Super Bowl. Can the Ravens come out with it? It's looking good. The throw. Wow. I'm speechless. All right, we got to get a field goal, boys. We have to get a field goal out of this. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. This is for the Super Bowl. Let's go. Duvernay holds on to it. Timeout, timeout, timeout. 47-yard line. Let's go. We just need a couple yards here. We literally have Justin Tucker. They're all back. We're going to run the football and take a timeout, right? That's a smart thing to do. Get a couple yards. We get a lot of yards. Fall down. Timeout, timeout, timeout. 2 seconds. 2 seconds on the clock. 53-yard field goal. No win because we're in a dome. The greatest kicker of all time, Justin Tucker. Oh my gosh, I think I missed it. Justin Tucker, no, he's got it. Ice in his veins. We win the Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens in year number 2. The rebuild is complete. Enjoy the Super Bowl celebration.
Getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
Taking a look at the final stats of the game, Lamar, 407 passing yards, 28 for 29, 1 incompletion, 96 pass completion percentage for Lamar Jackson. Receiving wise, Duvernay, unreal, Johnston, unreal. Defensively speaking, we did have that huge sack, Davenport, 2.5, signing of the season by far, and there was no interceptions in the game. Let's go ahead and take a final look at the roster before I sign off, because the rebuild's complete. We literally just won the Super Bowl, right? Or you guys let me know how you want rebuilds to work. Even if I won the Super Bowl, should I keep going or no? We have Lamar 98, J.K. Dobbins 89, Bateman 87, Johnson 83, Duvernay 84, Andrews 99. The whole line was mid-80s. 94 Stanley at the left tackle spot. Defensively, Davenport, Pearson, Madubuike, unreal. Marlon Humphrey, Jamal Dean, and Peters, really good. Kyle Hamilton, Odafe Owe, Patrick Queen, Flo, Ojabo, Marcus Williams. Even if we ran it back a third year, everyone's still so young and so good. We'd probably make it to like a 93, 94 overall team and maybe even go undefeated nonetheless. But guys, that's going to do it for the rebuild. We won in the year number 2 with the Baltimore Ravens. If you did overall enjoy that rebuild, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy, King Chair 7, and I'm out. Peace.